Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome back. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Today is Sunday, October 27th. It was a chilly night here in Maine last night. Gonna have a couple of chilly days and then we're going back into the high 60s and maybe even 70. Very, very strange times for weather here in the state of Maine where I am. I hope it's nice where you are. I'd love for you to drop a comment and let me know where you're watching from. All right, I am Lisa, and this is North Star Energy Healing. A couple things. I have 3 more subscribers to go before I hit 400, which is my goal before the end of the year. I have a couple months to do that. Once I hit 400 subscribers, I'm going to do a free reading giveaway I'm going to make the video for a giveaway. You will have to comment or put an emoji in, and then I'm going to count those up and have my husband pick a number, and that person will get a free reading. I'm also going to do a free reading for the 400th subscriber, if I can figure that out. Hopefully I can. All right, so a couple things. I was meditating this morning. Scorpio has been on my mind to do a reading for a few days now. I just haven't had the time to do it. So this morning I was meditating. I got up really early and it was very quiet. And so I was meditating, doing some candle gazing there's a channel called The Quiet Room on YouTube, and she has a lot of meditation videos up. And sometimes, like I'm sure most of you or some of you, I have a hard time just sitting in quiet and meditating because my mind wanders all over the place. As I was doing the candle gazing, I'm looking at the candle and I'm thinking, oh, that looks like candy corn. My mind just goes all over the place. I know it's really good for me to quiet my mind and meditate, but man, I get that monkey mind syndrome going on when I'm trying to meditate. Even when I'm staring at a candle flame, it seems my mind can't stay still. So anyhow, I was doing that for a while and then said, okay, while I was meditating, I got the message I needed to do readings for Scorpio and Virgo today. So I decided that I would look in and see what the moons are that are coming up. So I found something very fascinating as I was doing that. So on November 1st is a new moon in your sign, Scorpio. So there'll be a lot of intense passion for this new moon. And then on November 15th is a full beaver moon, a full frost moon in Taurus. Taurus, slow, steady, stable. So we go from the new moon in Scorpio, intense, passionate, sensual, energy type thing, and then we jump 2 weeks later into the Taurus, and it just makes me think of somebody who is out, like the Scorpio new moon, somebody out clubbing, dancing, having a great time, to the full moon in Taurus, serious, sitting at a desk, looking at things that need to be done. So then coincidentally, we have a strange phenomenon happening. So in some parts of the world, we're going to have a second new moon in November, on November 30th, which would be a new moon in Sagittarius. So we might have 2 new moons in November, depending on where you live. If you live in a different place, the new moon will be December 1st. It'll be in Sagittarius either way. So in November, we may have 2 new moons. So Sagittarius, so let's look at that. Sagittarius, adventurous, also sensual, outgoing. So that full moon is sandwiched between 2 signs that are sensual, adventurous, intense, passionate, right? Now, if you're living somewhere where the new moon is December 1st, we will have 2 new moons in December, right? And I found it fascinating that the dates for November would be 1, 15, and 30, but the dates for December would also be 1, 15, and 30. because the full moon in December is also on the 15th. I just find numbers fascinating. So it's, you know, the 1st, the 15th, and the 30th if you're in November, or I mean, if you're in certain parts of the world, and then the 1st, 15th, and 30th if you're in other parts of the world. Same, different month, November, December. Hopefully that's not confusing. I don't know. I just find it totally fascinating. Let me see. The full moon in December is in Gemini. Again, another fun sign, fun, bubbly, you know, sometimes can have two personalities or two sides to them. And then the new moon at the end of December in Capricorn, another studious, serious, grounded earth sign. So we're kind of jumping all over the place for November and December with these moons and these moon phases. So I just found that very interesting. So be on the lookout for how you're feeling on the 1st, 15th, and 30th of the next couple of months, right? Okay, Scorpio, so since you're a water sign, I was guided to use the Healing Waters Oracle for this. And this is just going to be a general reading for Scorpio. Hopefully something in here will resonate with some of you. But if it doesn't resonate, you know, that's okay. Not every reading can resonate with every viewer. Please do like the video to help it get going around YouTube. I really appreciate that. And subscribe if you haven't. If you like my style of reading, I would love it if you would subscribe. Okay, so we have our first card, Let It Go. Yeah, that's a good message. We've been having a lot of messages like that lately for Let It Go. Okay, now I'm going to use the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed, one of my other favorite decks here. All right. I'm always, you know, my guides kind of lead me to what decks they want me to use. That's too many cards. Sorry, fumbly. All right, let me give these another shuffle. I have my cards kind of on a shelf above me and around me, like in an L shape, so I can just look at the decks and they kind of give me a feeling when it's the deck that they want me to use. Good grief, I'm having a hard time shuffling. All right, October 27th. We're getting into the chillier weather where I am. Coming up on Halloween. I did a reading for the Halloween energies for this year. Please, you know, be careful around Halloween. I don't know why, but there have been a lot of readers, mediums, psychics that I have watched and listened to that are saying that the energies around this Halloween may be particularly dark. So please be careful. Don't, you know, mess around with anything occultish, or I'm sure nobody watching this channel does that anyway, but Loyal Heart. Oh, I love it, Scorpios. Loyal Heart. Nice. All right, where would you like me to go next? What would you like me to pull from next? Earth Magic. Earth Magic by Stephen D. Farmer, who knows a lot about animals. He has books out on what it means when you see a particular animal, insect, or something several times, or when to call on certain animals to help you in certain times of your life. It's I have that book and I use it often. If animals turn up, you know, recently, well, I say recently, I don't remember when, I had a reading that had a bunch of owls in it. It was just crazy, the amount of owls that were coming out in that reading. Summer Solstice, Radiance. Radiance. Okay. All right, so the first card out is Let It Go. Scorpios, let it go. Release the past, forgive, soften, and move forward. I love it. You see there's a woman there standing in front of a big wave, it looks like. It almost kind of looks like there's a dragon in, to me, it looks like there's a dragon in the wave. So cool. Release the past, forgive, soften, and move forward. Okay, Scorpios, so what is it that you need to let go of, right? And then we have loyal heart. Oh, I just said about owls, and look at that is so weird. I didn't really notice that, but oh my gosh. Okay, the oracle's face is down here in the heart on this one. So loyal heart, number 35, 8, mastery, infinity. Infinity. How appropriate for a loyal heart card, right? And then we have this fiery radiance of the summer solstice. The fiery radiance of the summer solstice. Beautiful card. Fire, passion. I love it. Okay, so let's see what we have here for messages. Okay. Loyal heart 35 is an 8, as I said. Whoops. Oh my goodness gracious. Loyal heart. Fidelity, loyalty, and devotion. Fidelity, loyalty, and devotion. Beautiful owls there. Evidence of loyalty will appear in your life. Others will prove they are faithful to you, and you will in turn commit fully to them. There is a sure and abiding certainty in your heart. Know that Spirit is always loyal to you, no matter the outer circumstances in your life. Trust and have faith, for you are eternally loved, always, divinely protected and divinely directed. Wow. Yeah, I mean, obviously the Creator loves all of us. Source loves all of us. Our guardian angels, our guides love us, no matter what we're feeling in our human life, right? Okay, Earth Magic, Summer Solstice. Okay, let's see. That is 134. That's also an 8. Oh my gosh. All right, guys. You know how I am with numbers. 134. So let's see. How can we bring in the energy of summer solstice? Radiance. Let the radiance of the sun inspire your inner radiance to shine forth, Scorpios. Release your concerns about what may happen in the future and focus on appreciating everything you have that is good and right. Allow Father Sun to take away your worries and cares. Do something physically active to stimulate your inner light. Dance, sing. What was I just saying about how I saw Scorpio new moon as out dancing and clubbing? Most importantly, get outdoors. Do not let any negative thoughts or habits stop you. When you are in love with life, you naturally radiate that love. During this part of your cycle, your capacity to love is greatly amplified. In one of those supreme ironies of life, the more love you give, the more returns to you. It starts by allowing the radiant being you truly are to be expressed into the world. Smile a little more. Notice the beauty of nature. See the humor in the paradoxes of life. Show your love, especially to those with whom you are closest, the loyal heart person. Then smile even more and watch how the world around you lights up. Okay, so this summer solstice radiance is about radiating your light, but also appreciating those loved ones that are around you, Scorpios. So that's a good message. So with the Let It Go card, release the past, forgive, soften, and move forward. I'm really feeling like this reading is I don't do romance readings, but we're kind of headed that way. With maybe you have someone to forgive because they are loyal, right? They are loyal and you are loyal. So loyal together. Sometimes people make mistakes and we need to forgive them. Now, I'm not saying that if somebody, was abusive to you in some way that you need to forgive them. But what I'm saying is that sometimes we have miscommunication or missteps or mistakes, right? So once you can let that go and do the forgiving, you have your loyal heart person here with you, right? And then you're going to shine out because you've let go of any, how can I say this? You've let go of any anger or grudges or anything like that. Okay, Scorpios, you've let go of that and you've moved on, right? By the same token, maybe your relationship is perfectly fine with loyal heart and radiating and happy and smiling. And maybe there's someone else in your life you need to forgive. Maybe it isn't, your significant other. Maybe there's some other forgiveness. Now, even in the best of relationships, if you're holding a grudge, and I just saw 1555 on the camera timer, if you're holding a grudge or needing to forgive someone, that can affect and spill over into other aspects of our lives, right, Scorpio? So sometimes, that can kind of drag down what is a great, loyal heart, radiant relationship because we're upset with some family member or friend or boss or coworker. We want to let that stuff go. Holding on to that stuff does not do anything to the person that you're holding it on about. It does everything to you. Okay, Two of Cups, great partnership. Ace of Pentacles, new beginning. I feel like another one flipped. Nope, I guess not. New beginning, something to do with work, something different with work, some new opportunity coming up. I love it. I love that card. That's one of the most beautiful aces. I am having so much trouble shuffling today. Spirit, help me hang on to these cards, unless it's the one that you want. Oh my gosh. Foibles. Okay. Could be a new partnership to do with a project. It could be a new partnership at work. I mean, it could be a new partnership, in love or romance, but the Two of Cups is also a choice. So you may have a choice coming up about work. What's going on with you Scorpios for work? Is there a choice that you're having to make about that? Maybe, and then here comes romance again. All right, Scorpios. Well, this is not surprising. All right. King of Cups, that is wanting something. It represents water signs, which you are. And it represents someone who is kind of bored in their relationship. They want some new spark to happen. They want something different. Maybe a trip or something like that. Oh boy, Fox in the hen house. Oh, geez. I almost swore. Thank God I caught myself. Okay, that's weird. Look. Okay. Too many choices. Too many choices. All right, let's put these up in order. How they came out. Two of Cups. Oh my gosh, I've got that too close. Two of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. King of Cups. Seven of Swords. That little horsey. All right. And then you've got the Seven of Cups. Wow. Cups, 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 cups. Okay, Scorpios. So what's going on in the love department? I get very nervous doing love readings. I really don't. I don't enjoy doing those. There's 1,000 or more readers that do just love and romance readings. I don't know how they get so many views. It's like, are there that many people that are unhappy in their relationships that we need this many readers doing love readings? I don't know. Okay. Let's see what Spirit has to tell us about each of these cards and see where this goes. All right, Two of Cups. You can see there are two people there and their third eyes are kind of lit up in the middle. they're looking at each other, not necessarily, it's kind of intense, right? Like it could be a Scorpio look, right? But the twos represent balance, and they can represent choice. Is there balance in your current relationship? Is one person doing more than the other? Thank you, Spirit. What is going on in the relationship that you currently have that may be unbalanced and needs to kind of come into balance? Oh my God. So they're showing me like a king at his throne being served by somebody. Now, it could be a queen, right? It could go either way. We all have masculine and feminine. But what they're showing me kind of is that one person is probably giving like 70% in the relationship, and you're perfectly fine with that. You're like, oh, okay, if she wants to do that or he wants to do that, that's fine. Well, sometimes people don't often speak up and say, hey, I'm doing all this for you. Can you do this? Nobody's going to say that. Well, maybe somebody does, but that's kind of the feeling that they're giving me. So remember this loyal heart that you had in the beginning, Scorpios. Let's not forget to appreciate our partner, right? Then we have this Ace of Pentacles right in between this cup stuff. So, Spirit, what is this? Money. Money, money, money. Money, 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 money. That's okay. Can you tell us a little bit more? What is this? Some sort of feelings in the relationship regarding money. I don't know. That's what they're giving me. Typically, that card is a new beginning in a work and somehow that you earn your living. This has for some of you, it is going to be that there may be something new coming in, a new opportunity to earn money in a different way than what you are. For some of you, it's something to do with money within the relationship. Okay. Knight of Cups. This represents romance. This is cups. This is also you. You're a water sign, right? This is water sign energy. This is moving full steam ahead with romance or in your relationship or whatever. I'm hearing this could be an engagement. You could be asking somebody to marry you or fully commit to you, whatever that means, for you in your life. But this is also loving, nurturing. This goes along also with that loyal heart card. This is a loving, nurturing, soft, caring position here with this Knight of Cups. And then we have the King of Cups. Okay, so this King of Cups can be you, obviously, as I said, because cups are water signs, which you are one. But this king is ready for something different, something new. So have things been going along kind of status quo, a little bit mundane in your relationship? Do you need to take a weekend away or spark things up somehow? Dinner, maybe if one or the other of you in the relationship is always the one to do the planning, maybe the other one needs to do some planning, right? So that's one message that I'm getting for that. I'm just getting a feeling of another day. What is it? Same routine, different day. Like things are just going along status quo. That's kind of the feeling that they're giving me about this, is that you need a change. Like you need to change something up. It may not be a trip for everyone. It could be dinner out. It could be just doing something other than watching TV. I don't know. Something needs to change. Spark a conversation. Get some of those cards, those conversation cards. Just do something different, right? Change something up a little bit and it will make a big difference, Scorpios. I have never had a reading like this, so I don't know. Seven of Swords. I don't like this card. You see the fox there hovering over those two swords. and the man is walking away kind of angry with the 5 swords under his arm. This is usually that there's somebody around that doesn't have your best interest at heart, Scorpios. You need to look out, pay attention, right? Keep your radar up, listen to your gut, your hunches, your intuition. There's someone, how can I say it? Spirit, help me. Give me the word. I can see it, I can feel it, but I don't know how to articulate. It's like 2 people working at a place. You're both doing a great job. You're just going along status quo, and this other person is trying to outdo you or get more hours than you or get more projects than you. They don't care what happens to you. Basically, they don't care if you get 20 hours a week and they get 40. I don't know where this example is coming from. There's somebody who could care less if you got laid off. Oh my gosh, Spirit, this is not good. Okay. Remember to rely on your loyal heart. If that's the case at work and you do need to move on, oh yeah, okay, Spirit, thank you. Maybe some of you, do need to move on to something else, something different, how you earn your living. But also they're reminding to let it go. If this happens, sometimes our guides and the universe kind of push us into something we don't really want. But once we get there and we're 6 months in, we're like, wow, I'm so glad that happened because this is way better for me. Whatever that means for you. And then you have another 7. So at the end of your reading, 2 7s, right? 7 of Cups. This is can be confusion. There can be too many choices. Like, what do I choose? Where do I go? What do I pick? What do I do? And it's also in your sign. Okay, let me just... Spirit, can you give me... What's the overview of these messages, please? You definitely have someone that is loyal to you, shown here in the loyal heart with the 2 owls, but also right underneath with that 2 of Cups. Don't get complacent about appreciating them, okay? Because I'm really getting the feeling that they love and adore you, which as a Scorpio, you would drink that all in and be like, well, yes, of course, I'm amazing and fantastic. Why wouldn't they love and adore me? Sort of, that's how Leo can be too. Don't get complacent about appreciating this person. If it's this person that has done something you need to forgive them for, then do it, right? Soften around the edges. Really understand that you need to appreciate this person. They are loyal to you and they're probably not going to go anywhere, but how can I say this, Spirit? Feelings may get hurt, right? Because you're just assuming that they're always going to do what they're doing. Okay, thank you, Spirit. And then you really need to remember to shine your light and your radiance and draw on that summery, bright sun energy. This could also be a person who is with you. Maybe they are your light. Maybe when you're around them, that's how they make you feel. Well, make sure you tell them, right? Make sure you tell them. Okay. And this new beginning thing with work, I think it is directly tied to this 7 of Swords. Thank you, Spirit. I really think there may be, for some of you, something going on at work or in your business. There's something happening that... Yeah. I feel in this reading, like some readings, I feel an intense energy, like I can't talk fast enough. This reading, I feel like a quiet contemplation almost. Scorpios, like things, like I said, things are going along kind of status quo and you have no idea that this person is feeling this way or doing this. You're not paying attention too much to your partner. You're just kind of skating along. You need to wake up and do something different, right? This Knight of Cups, this loyal energy, this loving, nurturing energy, needs to come out. It's right underneath this radiance. And these two cards do have a lot of similarities, right? Don't forget your passion, okay? Don't forget your passion. Now, passion doesn't have to mean like, you're going to go grab this person up and fling them down on the bed and have a torrid moment there. But passion is a lot of different things. Passion can be cooking a great meal for the person who always cooks for you. Passion can be taking them out to eat at their favorite place. Passion can be buying a reader a new book they've been wanting. There's so many ways to show your passion. It's not always intimate sexual contact. Okay, I know some Scorpios may gravitate that way, but that's the feeling that Spirit, thank you, Spirit. I mean, they're giving me these feelings. I can't ignore them. This is kind of what they're saying. And then that Seven of Cups with the choices. Okay, so what I would like to do is I would like to clarify the Ace of Pentacles. So I've got my mini deck that's exactly like that. Spirit, can you help us with the Ace of Pentacles? What's a clarifier? Oh boy, that's your card, right? And upside down? Scorpio, what is going on? It's you not being you in your work. Eight of Pentacles, that's nose to the grindstone. You're not paying attention. Something at work is going on that you don't want to face, that you're ignoring. You may have an inkling or a hint, but you're just not, you're not giving it the attention that you need to, Scorps. Yeah. The Death card upside down is, it's like you not being you, or it's like you're not changing what you need to change, because the Death card face up is a death of the old way of doing things and something needs to change, right? When it's reversed, you're not seeing what it is you need to change. This has to do with work. With this this is a Six of Pentacles. Oh, yeah, even makes more sense. So your efforts are not going where you think they are, or somebody is not noticing them. Your boss is noticing this other person at work. Oh my gosh, wow. This is an intense reading, Scorpios. And it has a lot to do with your romance, love, partnership side, but also to do with your work. This is... Yeah, they really want you to pay attention at work. I can't stress that enough. If you own your own business, then I don't know who, is it a competitor in the area? Do you employ somebody who's trying to go out on their own? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, now, I was asking in my mind, I had already started shuffling, about this Seven of Cups. These too many choices or confusion. And now we get another Ace. Ace of Wands. That is action. That is passion, right? Moving forward. You got the Emperor. That can be an Aries card. Is there somebody around you that's an Aries? Is coworker, boss, somebody that's an Aries? Oh my gosh. Again, with this Ace of Pentacles. You can't make this stuff up, Scorpios. All right, so definitely something different needs to happen work-wise. So Ace of Wands, I mean, there's two aces here with that Seven of Cups. Definitely something new needs to happen. You got Ace of Pentacles for the second time right in a row from each other, okay? This Aries card, this Emperor, this guy is very stoic and he wants things to be in order. Get things in order. So that's what I just heard that forcefully from my guides. Get it in order. Get things in order. You know what you need to do, Scorpios. Something's got to change about work, whatever that is. yeah, I can't stress that enough. I'm feeling it so strongly. Feeling, appreciating your partner and changing something about the way that you earn your living, however you're able to do that. Okay. All right, Spirit, where do you want me to go next? This is longer than I thought it was going to be. Where do you want me to go next? What is the next thing? Feeling sacred forest. Sacred Forest Oracle by Denise Lynn. Okay, Scorpios. So this is quite a serious reading, okay? Now, we are going to have that new moon on November 1st, and I really need you to be focused on your partner, whoever that is. If you're single, maybe there's somebody that's going to come in for you that's going to be your loyal heart. If you're in a relationship, you need to signal in. That's what the wording they gave me. You really need to signal in. Give them a signal. Give them a signal. Let them know. Because Scorpios, I know sometimes that's hard for you. Maybe, okay, if you're single, now I'm hearing this all of a sudden. If you're single and there's somebody interested in you and you're acting all aloof, they may go a different direction if you don't give them a signal that you like them and that you want to get into a relationship with them. Okay, so please keep that in mind. Wowzers, thank you. Thank you, Spirit. If you're in a relationship, you need to give that person a signal that you appreciate them. Reflecting pool, stillness. Reflecting pool, stillness. Beautiful card. This is a 33. This is a master number. Remember, you have 8s and 7s showing up in your reading. Incidentally, 7 plus 8 is 15. 7 plus 8 is 15. 15 is the date of the next 2 full moons. Reflecting pool, stillness. See, she's beautifully standing there, looking at the stars reflected in that pool. Okay, let me see. Reflecting pool, 33. Master number. Like I said, 3 plus 3 is 6. 6s are harmony. 3s are creation and collaboration. The spirit of the reflecting pool says, in silence, you'll find the dwelling place of your soul. Take time to move into quietude, and you'll uncover a vast store of insight emerging within you. In ongoing situations in your life, hold back. Take time to reflect before responding. Okay, yeah. So what they're telling me with this, you really need to think about the situation with your partner or your prospective partner, as well as what's going on at work, okay? Scorpios, this is pretty intense. All right, what would you like me to pull from next? What would you like me? Okay, Enchanted Map. Another Colette Baron Reed deck. Enchanted Map. Love her decks. Let it go. Release the past. That could have something to do with your job as well as if you need to forgive someone. Wow. Okay. Okay, Spirit. What do we have for my Scorpios? From the Enchanted Map Oracle, please. Oh my gosh. Lisa. Get these things shuffled. What do we have from the Enchanted Map Oracle for my Scorpios? Thank you so much for tuning in, listening, watching, subscribing, liking. Please do like the video so that it can start going around YouTube. And like I said in the beginning, I only need 3 more subscribers. Card number 20, Flying. This is another 20s pair down to a 2, which you already had here, right? What a gorgeous card. I don't think I've gotten this before, have I? Flying. Look at that horse. It looks like a carousel horse with butterfly wings. Beautiful. Okay, Um, 20. It is. It's a carousel horse with butterfly wings, rainbows coming out of its feet. It's flying over like a grass maze. What do you call those things? I don't know, but I don't want to waste your time while I'm trying to figure it out. Number 20, flying. You have the power to see things from a higher perspective. Yeah, when it comes to your relationship and your job, right? If you were a bird flying high in the air, what would you see? When you soar above life's challenges and opportunities, a new perspective becomes available. Today, you have invisible wings that allow you to swiftly bring your circumstances into alignment with your highest purpose. This is a sign that your waiting is over, that all your hard work has paid off, and the things you hoped for are no longer beyond your scope. You have the ability to reach for the stars and find one with your name on it. Spread your wings and soar. The angels are waiting for you. Okay, so I'm really feeling like what this card is saying is you need to see, like, stand back. I mean, in this case, they're saying soar above and look upon it. So if you pull back and look at your situation, seriously think about your partner, spouse, prospective partner, whatever it is. What do you see? What do you see in that relationship? Do you see yourself as the king being waited on by the other person? Do you see that relationship as give and take? Or is there something you need to do to step up to the plate there? Okay? Soaring above and flying above also with your job, whatever you do, pull back and try to see the bigger picture. Remember what has been happening lately. They're giving me over the past 3 months. What's been happening over the past 3 months at your job? Can you zoom out and kind of take a perspective so you figure out what it is you need to do to move on with these aces, Scorpio? Remember that your card in reverse is that you are not being true to yourself, or you're not being your true self. You're not taking the steps to move into where you need to be with these aces, Ace of Wands and 2 Aces of Pentacles, right? Your 6 of Pentacles. What you're doing and the effort you're putting forth at your job is not landing where it should be. In other words, this other person that we talked about, this fox in the hen house, may be blocking things for you, or trying to overshadow what you're doing, okay? Remember that Aries Emperor card, wanting to get things in order. Get it in order. Remember that was the big message there. And you can do that by zooming out, okay? Reflecting, zooming out and reflecting on these circumstances. So, yeah. Okay, because it's close to Halloween, I'm going to pull a card from the Halloween deck for you, Scorpios. Then we'll pull an animal oracle, and this has gone on a lot longer than I thought, but that's okay. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know I have. Okay. All right, what spirit from this Halloween deck does Scorpio need to hear as we're winding down this reading that seems to be about work and romance? Not seems to, it is. What do we have for a message from this deck for my Scorpios, please? What is the message from this Halloween deck for my Scorpios, please? Okay. They want to get the right card. Always want to get the right card. Oh my gosh. I'm going to go down and put some more wood on the fire. Keep the house fairly warm today. gosh. Okay, let me give these another shuffle. This deck can tend to be kind of quiet like that. I don't know why. Maybe my guides don't like this deck. I think it's a pretty cool deck. Okay. What do my Scorpios need from this deck, please? What do they need to hear from this deck? The Underworld. That's so weird. I've only used this deck a couple of times, but the same cards seem to come out a lot. So, the Underworld, where all things pause and begin again. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay, let's see. The Underworld. Another realm, shadow-filled, travel from death's bed, where we stop and transform within the realm of the dead. Should the Underworld card be present in your reading, you are being asked to consider exactly what you have to do to transform your life into something you find easier and more authentic to you. Oh, Spirit. So, remember how we said you weren't being yourself? This card was reversed, right? Transforming, making that choice, right? About your romance and about work. This may involve changing course. Oh, yes. It may involve trials and tests. Keep moving forward, right? The knight, forward. That horse, flying, moving forward. Whilst things may fall away and your life may appear bare for a time, this is temporary. Space is being made into which you can create the new with the aces. Oh, man, I love it. Thank you so much, my beautiful guides, for pulling this together for my Scorpios. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I'll show you the card. It's a skull with a pomegranate. I don't know what pomegranates represent, but maybe they do represent renewal. Look at all those seeds that you can plant, right? All those pomegranate seeds there that you can plant with your new, whatever it is that you do that's new with work or with your partner, spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend, lover, wife, husband, whatever. Potential person. Okay. Wow. Okay. There. Owl. Owl number 3. That's all they want. I can't believe I was just talking about that. You see how Spirit connects everything. I was just talking about when I pulled the Earth Magic deck about how a bunch of that guy has a book and a bunch of owls came out. I will get the book because you have 2 owls in this card, and this flipped directly over in my hands. Owl, magic. Choose to know the truth because you can. Yeah, regarding work and regarding your relationship. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. Let the past go is another, we have it here. Let it go. Now it's coming in again. Okay. So, here's the book. Animal Spirit Guides. And I'm going to, oh, owl. Owl was already marked. Okay. When owl shows up, it means meditate in silence. You already had that message once. And in darkness for a few minutes each evening for the next few days and see what is revealed. Be alert to any deception, oh my gosh, that's 7 of Swords, on the part of others, whether they're aware of it or not. Look closely behind any guises that they may wear. Like we were talking about work and saying that somebody is like just going along status quo, you know, as a coworker with you, but really behind the scenes, they're trying to outshine you, outdo you, get more hours than you, get more project assignment, whatever it may be. This is a particularly ripe period to tap into the fount of intuitive wisdom that's available to you. Quietly observe your environment, watching and listening for signs and omens that will give you answers to any questions you may have. What did we say with that flying card? That you were to zoom out and look at these situations as a bigger picture, right? Now is a particularly significant time for prophecy, and you will see, hear, and feel events before they happen. Cool. Your most creative cycle now is the night. So set aside time in the evening to work on any projects. Okay, I mean, wow. All right. I don't know. Here's your owls, right? Scorpios, you really need to do some soul searching, yeah, I would love to say meditate. I know not, like I was just talking about this morning about me having a hard time meditating. But there's something going on in these two situations, or maybe for some of you it's just romance, and for some of you it's just work. But I would really zoom out, reflect, take a look at what's happening, right? Just remember to be true to who you are, be authentic. We got this message quite a few times in here. If you hear an owl or see an owl, please comment and let me know, because I guess I just feel like this owl message is big for you. Loyal heart and magic. Okay, Scorpios, I truly hope this has helped. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love and appreciate all of you. Peace and kindness every single day.